So if you've not reset your spire for a while, why should you do it? This video will take you through that now. It's absolutely critical. If you've done any upgrades to your march capacity, for example, you need to reset your spire. Even if you've made it to the top floor, this will still help you when you're doing PvP, attacking other players, or when they attack you. The full length of this Magic Spire video that tells you everything you need to know about the Magic Spire can be found here, so do please check that out. With Amazon app coins, you can get up to 20% off if you're in one of the special selected regions, and if you use one of my codes in the description down below, then I can get a commission as well, so that will really help support my channel. Thank you. So I'm in the Magic Spire now, and let's say I'm going to take on Venom, a massively more powerful player than me. You check out your march capacity, it's only 206,000, but I know my march capacity is 214, even without all the extra buffs that could have been applied. So where are my troops? Why can't I use them? Now, there's a good answer to that question. So I need to do all of my buffs now, ready for when I've reset it. So for now, let us step out. Now we want to basically buff up for war. So what are the things you can do? Make sure you've got your battle armor on, all your different gear. It should be there standard. Talent points, depending on how much you want to spend, you could reset your talent points to war mode. That will give you a better position when fighting. You're less likely to lose your spire. Main thing is, if you're in a spire and somebody attacks you and you lose it, you could have hours where you're no longer gathering crystals. These crystals are really valuable, so being powerful in the spire, that's really helpful. Now you may have the quick talent reset when you can have one set for gathering and one set for fighting, so you want to set it to that. And then in city buffs, you can apply your defense attack buffs and your march capacity buff. So this will add 25% to my march capacity now. And depending on how seriously you're taking this, you can go into the temporary relics, and you can also purchase the Crown of Command, so that can boost your troops further. And in your Lord Talents, if you have the Colossal March capability, you can click on there and you can bump that as well by a further 10%. So now let's go back to the spire, and if we click Continue Exploring, and then if we reset the spire, click Confirm. Now click Enter Spire. This is where you're going to be asked the question, do you want to go back to floor 9 or do you want to start at the beginning? It's really important that you start at the beginning. If you go back to the original floor, you're not resetting your all of your skills. So would you like to teleport to floor 9? No. So click this red button here. And now we are right at the bottom once again, and you have the first monster that you need to take on. And click March. You gain 350 mana, and you've now progressed to the first level of the floor. Critical damage does apply in this event. You can see that I did get a critical hit, so they're giving me a critical hit as standard. So if you do need to go further up the tower, upping your critical hit could well help. So you can see the number of troops I'm sending is now up to 237, so that's a massive improvement. So let's talk crystals. What crystals can you get? Well, if you look in the Spire Loot store, for me they're all unlocked, but for you, you might find that actually there are loads of these that aren't yet open. To get the higher level ones open, you do need to keep progressing to those higher floors. So resetting, getting all of your boosts, you could unlock some of these items. That could be really powerful for you. So much good stuff in here. You can also get the march capacity boost, so one of these will help you to go further. So as long as you've got enough crystals to open this up, you can get an increase to your march boost and go further and unlock some more. So it will help you to progress further by getting these crystals saved up. Okay, so now I'm at the top of the Magic Spire, so floor 18. That means you can get into the level 17 crystal mines. If you look at my troops, the number I can now send is way higher. I was at 206,000, now with my buffs running, I'm up to 244,600. That's going to make me much less likely to be able to be kicked. Also means I can get higher up, so even if you've not been able to get higher, then doing all those buffs will get you higher in the tower. If you're already at the top, you say it's no point resetting. There is a real point to resetting. If you've made major changes, increased your march capacity, then it means that you can send a bigger march. You're much less likely to get kicked by another player, get more of those very valuable crystals. So after you've reset your march, now's also the time to consider getting revenge. Now if you go to your battle log and go to your revenge list, these are the people who have kicked me off in the past, and you can click the revenge button. Now you've bumped your stats, the chances are much better that you're going to be able to beat them. So that's how to and why you should reset your spire. Really important to do this on a regular basis. It will help maintain your progress and help you in those PvP battles and keep all of those very valuable crystals. Here's that video I was telling you about. It's the full A to Z on the Magic Spire. I'm EnglishTim. Thanks for watching today.